Okay, I told you I was starting to use a special foot massager that Josh had given me for my birthday. And this is the knockoff brand, so it does not say about that it's supposed to be good for neuropathy. But the more expensive brand, and everything seems to look like it's pretty much the same, and they say about for neuropathy. So I decided to try it before trying to put all that money into that more expensive thing, especially since it's money we don't have right now, that we would try this and see. And I can feel it when it's on. And well, first of all, I got to say, this last weekend was really bad. As bad as my neuropathy has been, when I get stressed, it gets worse. Really, really, so much worse. So I was really extremely stressed this last weekend, and it made my pain worse. My numbness, everything was just worse, and I couldn't hardly move my toes. I'm always doing my leg exercises and things to try and keep my circulation going good, but it was just so bad. I could barely move my toes. I had to really work to do it, and so I think I might have had a lot more results if I hadn't had all that stress first. But as it was, just using that, and it's been 3 times at this point, I can feel my toes better and I can move them better again. Now, it's not gone by a long shot. It's going to take, I'm sure, a lot more than just 3 times or whatever. But it's amazing that it's helping when it had sounded like there really wasn't too awful much that could help. And from things I'd seen, that they talked about even medications for pain, that a lot of them don't even touch it. And I don't want to have to worry about getting addicted to pain medications. So I've been dealing with the pain, which has not been easy. And then with all the stress, it's been a lot worse. The stress comes from Timmy's aunt, who is using. And I know that because of, she told me that she's an opioid addict, and from her behavior changes and everything. So I'm sure, even though she talked about going into rehab, that she hasn't. I'm thinking maybe this weekend I might go ahead and ask her and see what she says. But even if she says she did, no, because she's been so bad, especially this last weekend. Like I said, it was just so stressful. She was just terrible. Again, I mean, it just seems like, I don't know exactly, but I'd say probably about every 3 weeks she just gets so nasty with me. Just awful. And I don't understand it, because all the years that we have helped her, and for years we actually helped her for free because she didn't have the money. And even though we didn't have much, we would actually take some like hot dogs or hamburger or whatever over and grill and share with her while we did stuff like Josh cut trees for free and that. But she's just not the same person. And I was talking with a friend of mine on Facebook, and she's done research, and I told her what was going on, and I asked her if she had any idea which drug it could be. I know she's, the former friend had said it's opioids, but I don't know. I gotta wonder if it's something more than that, or especially at times when she gets to where she can't even talk, she stutters, and she never used to stutter. But this friend of mine said that she wonders if it could be crack or cocaine, that can make them mean, especially if they're wanting or needing their drug, and make them hot, because it seems like she's always running the air conditioner even when it's not warm enough to have the air conditioner going. I mean, last fall, I think it was, she was running the air conditioner, even though usually I would have my big fan over there and use it when it's really hot. And I had actually taken it home because there was no need for it, because it cooled down enough, there just wasn't a need. And yet she was running the air conditioner. And that's on top of the fact that her electrical was not working right, and that led into, well, I think you heard the whole deal when she got so nasty on horses, was because she said about you, my electrical, and I asked if she was talking to us, and of course that all went on. And if you haven't heard it, you might want to go and listen to Horses and see how she was. That's just 5 minutes out of over 2 hours. And you see how she stutters. She never used to stutter. So, from talking to my friend, I'm kind of wondering if this is what she's using. And I think she's drinking on top of it because her boyfriend likes to have a beer now and then. And Josh has actually caught her taking drinks out of his beer, which normally it wouldn't be a huge deal, but she is a mean drunk. And I mean mean. Her mom was really bad too, but we've talked about it, and she's actually worse than what her mom was, and that's saying a whole lot. But, so, okay, sorry about that. I, had somebody come up. So anyway, I've been talking with this friend of mine about what it could possibly be, and how she had said that she needed to go into rehab, and I've been trying to talk her into doing it. I said I don't believe that she has. I don't believe she will, because at this point, with how she's acting, I'm afraid that she's just going to deny that she's got a problem. And I just don't see her getting the help that she needs, or even admitting that she needs it. So I found out that we basically, Josh and I both, are going to have to just not step back so much as that we're still going to help her boyfriend with the stuff around the house and yard. If he needs the help, and he does because of his health issues, and we need the money, and we do because of not having, I don't have any money coming in. So that's how things are going to stand, but we're going to step back from her. I cannot be around her when she's being the way that she is, and it's not good for my health when she's being like this. So I figured that the best thing is just to avoid her as much as possible, which I have been trying to do, but I'm gonna have to try even more if possible. And we got some stuff that we're trying to get going to help so that we don't need the money so much, although her boyfriend's still gonna need the help. But it might get to a point that as long as she is there, we don't need the money and we just can't help you. Yeah, I hate to have it get to that, but I'm just saying that's a possibility. I'm thinking that maybe this weekend I might just ask her if she ever went to rehab like she said she was going to, and just see what she says, because I told Josh I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she said that she did. Because she's been caught in a lot of lies lately. Just really bad. And since one of the things that they'll be working on this weekend, they're going to be out right by where I'm going to be. So if she would get nasty, at least I know they're going to be able to see what's going on. And so I'm not going to be just on my own with my pepper spray hoping that I ain't got to use it, But I hate to just step back and not push for her to get help. But I understand, too, that if she's not ready for the help, she's not going to get it. She's not going to do what she needs to do. She might even get where she goes there, but she just won't do the program. She won't even try. And I can see that. So for me to just, knowing that the person that we used to call family is still there, and yet as long as she's like this, we're not going to ever see that person again, or possibly just a glimpse here and there. And we're just going to have to step back, and knowing that the results could be that she could overdose and the worst could happen. But we can't make her get help if she's not wanting to, not willing to. And so this is just what we're going to have to do. All right, everybody take care. Bye.